In this video today, I'm going to show you exactly how to get some DJ gigs. I went from this to this following these exact steps, and I want you to follow them too. I was the person at home that didn't have anyone around me. I didn't have any friends that are in clubs. I didn't know any promoters. It was just me, and I had to figure this out all on my own, and I want to help you out. So the first way to get some DJ gigs, and it's the most basic thing ever, but it's just to be good. Now, when you first get your set of DJ decks, when you're at home, you should be practicing every single day. When you get home from work, you should be practicing. When you get home from school, you should be practicing. No matter what age you are, no matter what you're doing, whenever you get home from what you've been doing, you need to be practicing. You need to be practicing how to mix and blend. You need to be practicing how to scratch drop. You need to be practicing figuring out how to kind of play music for a crowd. Now, it's a bit hard to play music for a crowd when you're at home in your bedroom, but you need to kind of just pretend. So when you're going out to these gigs, you're going to be playing in front of different types of crowd. You're going to be playing in front of commercial crowds. You might be playing in front of like a drum and bass crowd, a house crowd. I don't know what it is. When you're at your DJ decks, just pretend you're in front of the crowd. So you got to try and think of how the crowd's going to react if you drop this one song. If you drop this one song, are they going to go mad or are they going to be bored of it? Like, you need to try and figure out how to play in front of a crowd when you're at home. But apart from that, you need to be practicing how to mix. You need to be practicing on your skills, because what's going to happen is you're going to go to your DJ gig, right? You're going to get your first couple of gigs and you're going to turn up, and what you need to do, all you need to do when you turn up is just be good. You need to turn up, be polite, be punctual, and be good. Play the music for the crowd, keep the people on the dance floor, and then make sure they go home happy. That's all you need to focus on, yeah? So when you're at home, practice how to beat match, practice how to mix, practice how to select songs. Just do all that, and that will be your first step in how to get DJ gigs. The next way you're going to get some DJ gigs is through word of mouth. Now, the more bookings you do, the more people you're going to come in front of, and the more people are going to start talking about you and recommending you. The example that I always use is, say for example, you're doing a birthday party. So you've been booked for, I don't know, your brother's 30th birthday party or your sister's 30th birthday party. Now, you go to that birthday party and you play the music. Everyone's going wild. Everyone's enjoying themselves. I guarantee in that crowd, right, there's going to be someone that's 29 that's going to be turning 30. And they're going to be thinking, I had such a great time at this party. I want to have this same DJ at my party. So if you're good enough at that one party, the person that booked you will recommend you to the person that's 29 that's going to turn 30. So you need to, you see how it's going to work now. So everyone in that room is going to be friends with the 30-year-old, and everyone's going to be around the age of 29, 28. And they're all going to have birthday parties soon. And if you're good, you're the good DJ, you're the DJ that everyone loves at that party, their friends all around them are going to want you to DJ at that party. So in order to get more gigs, you need to go to your parties, be good, make sure that everyone's happy, and I guarantee you'll get more bookings from that. It might not even be birthday parties. There might be someone in there that's going to have a christening soon. There's going to be someone that's going to have an event soon. It doesn't matter. When you go to your event, make sure that everyone's happy, make sure you're smiling, make sure everything is good, and I guarantee you'll get more bookings from that one booking that you do. Now, the next one is one of the most important ones now in today's world. Now, as a DJ, you need to be creating content. Now, I know a lot of DJs that are really lazy with this and they hate doing this, but the honest truth now is we need to be making content, DJs. We're not just out here to play music anymore, right? We need to be doing other things online to improve our online presence to get more bookings. Now, creating content can be creating DJ mixes. It could be creating TikToks. It could be creating routines on Instagram. It could just be literally getting a picture of your DJ set or you at a DJ set and then posting it. Content is content. Whatever it is, anything I just listed, you need to be putting up one of them things. Because the thing is, if you're not an active DJ online, you're not going to get known by people. Because, I don't know, when you go out to clubs now, right, the crowd are not there really for the DJ anymore. They're there to just have a good time with their friends. They don't really care about the DJ anymore. So you're not going to go to your gig and blow up, unfortunately. These days, you're not going to go to it. You're not going to be DJing at your set, yeah? And then everyone in the crowd's going to be raving, CB, CB. No one's going to be like that. And that's just the honest truth. Until you get to like James Hype, Nathan Door, when you've grinded for like 10 years and people are coming to your event for you, they're not going to be like that. If you're DJing in a small bar, small club near you, people in the crowd are not going to care about you. So you need to kind of do other things to enhance your DJ career. So putting out content will help you. Now, the different types of content I put online is I post up a DJ photo. So every single weekend, I'll get a DJ photo from the club that I play at. I'll post that up. If I take my GoPros, and this is one thing I'm going to suggest to you guys, if I take my GoPros to my DJ sets, I'm going to get footage. I'm either going to get footage of me DJing, I'm going to get footage of the crowd. I don't know what it is, but I'll get footage, and I'm going to show you some on the screen right now. I'm about to run one of my most favorite tunes right now. Let's see if you don't like this one. get some footage from your DJ sets. And DJs, whatever you do, make sure that you're investing in some sort of camera equipment, whether it's a GoPro, a 360 GoPro, a small camera, or even using your phone. Like, just get a decent phone that takes good videos or good whatever. Now, the more tools you have at your DJ gigs, the more content you can create. Because the thing is, as DJs now, we're going to our DJ gigs on our own. Like, if you think about it, when was the last time you've taken a bunch of friends to all your DJ gigs? Normally, you're going on your own, innit? So you need to be able to capture content on your own. So it's all well and good being in the DJ booth, and when something goes a bit wild, you can like pan the camera around. Sometimes that's not good enough. You need to get some different angles. You need to get some different shots. Now, I do have a GoPro Hero 9, which sometimes I strap to my chest. Sometimes I put to the side of me, behind me. But what that does is it captures what I'm doing on the decks. If I put it behind me, it will capture me and the crowd. And also, I've got a 360 camera. This is a little bit more expensive, but what this will do is you can put it somewhere and it can get a whole 360 view of you and in the club. And I do recommend DJs to get one of these cameras because they are sick. Like, look at the footage on the screen right now. Like, you're telling me that this isn't great content to put online. And not a lot of DJs have these cameras. So if you was to get it, then you'd stand out a little bit more, because I feel like my content online stands out a little bit more because I have these cameras. But a lot of DJs will say, I don't have the money for this, I don't have the money for that. If you want to invest in your DJ career, you want to get more gigs, you want to get more known online, you're going to need to invest in this camera equipment. So yeah, so that's kind of recording yourself to get content. Now, once you've got the content, you need to be posting it, right? So you need to be posting it on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, any of these social media platforms you need to be posting your content on. Now, each platform you post different content on different platforms, I feel anyway. So for like Instagram, I'll post my like kind of longer 1-minute routines. On TikTok, you'll post kind of like shorter routines and that. Like, do you know what I mean? So you need to kind of figure out what content you want to post on Instagram, what content you want to post on TikTok. Now, the kind of content I post on TikTok is just kind of really simple DJ mixes, because you got to think about the audience on TikTok. The audience on TikTok are just your normal people, the normal people that do their day-to-day normal things. So you don't want to do anything too complicated. You don't want to be doing too much trickery, because in honesty, they don't really care about it. Like, there's a lot of DJ routines on TikTok that people have blown up. People have got like millions of followers and millions of likes just by doing the simplest stuff, because that's all the audience wants, something simple. So if you've got a simple idea, chuck it on TikTok. Don't worry about other DJs, right? This is one thing that a lot of DJs do, yeah? They worry about other DJs. So I've had people come to me and be like, CB, is this good enough to put on TikTok? Who cares? Like, don't ask me. Think about, will the crowd like it? Will a basic person in a club like this mix? If it's yes, post it, because it will probably go viral. I've done routines on TikTok that are very technical and they haven't blown, but the simplest things, they've got 10,000, 20,000 views. Do you know what I mean? So if you've got a bit of content on your phone, people, put it out on TikTok. Trust me. But when you go to Instagram, maybe that's where you're going to kind of show your skills, because your followers are going to be mostly, well, my followers mostly are DJs. And if you're a DJ as well, you probably got a lot of DJ followers, and they're going to be the ones that are interested in this technical stuff. So when you're posting on Instagram, post your technical routines. I have one routine on my Instagram that everyone loved. It was my down routine and everyone loved it. And the majority of people that loved it were DJs. My audience on Instagram are DJs. So you need to figure out who your audience is on these platforms. TikTok is going to be your normal, average, everyday person, because what happens on TikTok, when you post, it doesn't go to your followers. It goes onto the For You page in front of everyone on the platform pretty much. So you got to think, you need to be posting for the majority of just the average consumer. Whereas on Instagram, it normally goes to your followers first and then it gets out to more people. So you want to be posting stuff on Instagram for your followers and then it will get pushed out to more people. But I can talk about Instagram, TikTok algorithms all day. But the main focus of this is just to put content out. Put content out on TikTok, put content out on Instagram. One tip I'll give to you on Instagram, you know your top 3 photos or videos on your account. Make sure that there's something great. Now on Instagram now, they do have the pin feature. So what you can do is you can pin your top 3 Instagram posts. And I'm going to tell you why this is important. Say, for example, you're trying to get booked by a promoter and they said, oh, can you send me your Instagram? The first thing they're going to do is look at the top 3 photos. That's what everyone naturally does. And if you're good enough, they'll literally contact you and be like, yeah. So you need to make sure that your top 3 photos on Instagram, right, are good. Make sure there's one picture of you in a club. Make sure there's one picture of you on the DJ decks at home doing some sort of routine. And then make sure there's like a video reaction of a crowd or anything like that. But just make sure the top 3 bits of content on your Instagram are something good, because that's the first thing anyone's going to see when they come onto your profile. And it's the same with TikTok as well. You can pin the top 3 TikToks on your TikTok. So make sure that the top 3 bits of content are something great, people. Just do that. And I guarantee it will help you get more bookings. Now, another way to get more bookings bookings is to just send messages out to different types of venues. Now, tip I always give to all DJs is, say for example, you're in an area. So say for example, you live in Windsor. You want to go onto Google Maps and type in bars and clubs near Windsor. And then what that's going to do is going to bring up all the bars and clubs in that area. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go to each of them venues and go onto Facebook and Instagram and message them all. I don't care if you message 100, just message as much as you can, because you got to think about it. If you're a nobody at home, you don't know anyone in clubs, you don't have any DJ friends, the only way you're going to be able to contact all these venues and get into these venues is if you contact them yourself. If you're at home not doing anything about it, you're not going to get any bookings. Trust me. Think about it. If you're sat at home complaining you have no bookings, but you're not actually actively going out trying to get bookings, you're not going to get bookings. So make sure that you go onto these profiles for these venues and message them all. Now, the honest truth about this all, right? Some of them are not going to reply. Some of them are going to ignore you straight away. And that's just part of the game. You're going to message a venue and they're going to read it and ignore it, because you know why? They've already got a DJ, and you're going to do it for about 5, 10, 15 venues and they're all going to ignore you. Some of them might come back and say, sorry, we've already got a DJ, and that's fine. But the ones that come back and reply, message them back in about 3-4 months. Yeah, because you never know if the DJ there is going to be leaving or if they get sacked or anything like that. Put the work in, people. Keep a note of all the ones that actually replied to you and message them back in 5 months, message them back in 6 months, whatever time frame. Just make sure you message them back, because eventually they're going to reply and be like, you know what? Actually, the DJ is off this week because he needs to go to a wedding. Can you come in and cover? When you get this opportunity, people, this is one thing as well. When you get this opportunity, take it. You've been trying for 3-4 months, trying to get this booking, yeah? And if they turn around and say, yeah, can you come down tomorrow? You need to be ready. You need to be ready and you need to be prepared and you need to go to that booking. Because if you miss that booking, then you're going to miss an opportunity, right? So when you're messaging all these venues, and this is another thing that DJs don't do, when you're messaging all these venues, yeah, make sure you're prepared. Say, for example, you're messaging a venue down the road that plays R&B music or house music. Do you have the music library to cater for an R&B and house music crowd? So when you're contacting venues, people, make sure that you have the music library ready for it, because if they reply back to you and they say they want you tonight or they want you tomorrow, you need to be ready for this, because I know so many DJs there that have been trying to get a booking. Then when someone turns around when they least expect it and say, yeah, we need a DJ, can you come down? They start to panic. They're like, oh my God, I haven't got the DJ library for this, man. They start asking around like, has anyone got music for this? Has anyone got a folder for R&B? Has anyone got a folder for house music? No, you can't be like that. If you actively want to be a DJ and you want to go out and get these bookings, you need to make sure that you're prepared. It's only going to be you to fault if you're not prepared, right? So whilst you're contacting these venues, make sure that you are prepared, because it's going to be when you least expect it, yeah, you're going to get the DJ booking. So make sure that you're sending a lot of messages to venues. Now, there's no limit on how many venues you should message. So like I said, with the Google Maps trick, you can put Windsor, but then say for example, there's another area that you're nearby. So near Windsor, there might be another area. So what you're going to do is put bars near the other area, and then you're going to find all the bars there. If you can drive and you're able to actually get there, you can contact them venues as well. So don't just limit yourself to your area, but don't go too far out. Don't be messaging like venues that are like 3 hours away, because it's not realistic. Anywhere that's in like a 10-mile, 15-mile radius and you can drive, contact them. Contact hundreds of venues. I've contacted over 100 venues in my life, and only so many come back. Most of them ignore you, but some of them will come back. One will come back, and then you're going to have a DJ booking. You're going to go to that DJ booking, you're going to smash it, and then they're going to call you back. And then you're going to have continuous gigs, you're going to have more gigs, you're going to get more money, and you're going to be happy. Another way to get DJ gigs is attend the venues and the parties that you want to play at, right? So what you need to do, say for example, you look up to a DJ and they're playing at an event down the road. Go to the event and support the event. Go and have a look at how it all plays out. Like, you're going to go to the event when it starts, figure out what happens at the start of the event, figure out what happens when people start to come in, how the DJ's warming up, how the DJ's playing main set, what kind of songs they're playing, what DJs are on the lineup. Do you know what I mean? And then when you're there, talk to the DJ. So say for example, you're near the DJ booth and one of them has just jumped off in their set. Tap them and be like, oh, I'm DJ CB. Look, I'm just an aspiring DJ and I've just come down to support. How you been? Blah, blah, blah. Talk to them and they'll really respect that. If you say that, oh, your set was sick, blah, 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 they're going to respect that. If a DJ comes up to me and said, your DJ set was sick, bro, like, I'm going to appreciate it. Then I'm going to follow them on Instagram and then we're going to connect. So if you want to be DJing at these events and at these venues, go to them. Trust me. If you currently don't have any DJ gigs at the moment and you're free on a Friday night or a Saturday night, go to the events. Go figure out how how they're played, figure out what happens at these events, and talk to the DJs that are there. If you can't talk to the DJs, talk to the promoters. Literally, I know a lot of us DJs are introverts. A lot of us DJs don't want to talk to anyone, and it's the sad truth. I like literally every single DJ I know is an introvert. They're so like to themselves, but sometimes you need to take a risk and jump out your comfort zone and just sort it out. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to go to this event, right? And you might see the promoter on the door. Make yourself known. Yo, bro, I'm a local DJ around the corner. I'm just coming to your event to support. That's all you need to do. Find out their name, find out their Instagram, follow them, and then they're going to remember you because you said hello. Connect with them. And then what's going to happen is you follow the promoter. The promoter will hopefully follow you back. Then if you start posting content on your Instagram that he just followed you on, you're going to start appearing on his feed. And if you start doing things to catch his attention, he might be like, wow, you know what? I might get this DJ at my event. Do you know what I mean? So if you go to these events and talk to the people that run the events, talk to the DJs, you follow them, they follow you back, you can start getting in front of them and start like showcasing what you can do. And this is really going to help you out getting more and more DJ gigs, people. I know a lot of DJs are like, oh, I don't really want to go to a club on my own. I don't want to do this. Like, forget all that. The thing is, people are too scared to go to the club on their own, yeah? No one in the club's going to know that you're on your own. Literally go, grab a drink, hold a corner and just vibe. If you're going to the event that you want to play at, you obviously like the music. So hold a corner, sit in a corner with a drink, or even take a friend. You don't have to go on your own. Take a friend and just chill and just take in the atmosphere and just see what happens at these events. If you want to play at these events, you need to know what goes on and talk to the people that are actually there. Now, I touched on this point earlier. Now, this isn't really a way to get DJ gigs, but this is just to make sure that you're ready, is to just be prepared. Now, say, for example, you're contacting all these venues, messaging all these venues. You're contacting a venue that plays house music. You're contacting a venue that plays hip hop music. You're contacting a venue that has open format, right? Do you have the music library for this? Do you have it? Like, if I asked you, do you have Run the World Girls by Beyonce? Do you have it? Do you have Flow Rider Low? Do you have it? Do you have Tupac Hit 'Em Up? Do you have it? If you don't, you're not ready for these events, because what's going to happen is, yeah, you're going to get the booking. Like I said earlier, you're going to get the booking when you least expect it, and you're going to start panicking. You're going to get the booking. Your heart's going to be like this. Oh my God, I've got a DJ set tonight, but I don't know if I've got the music for it. I don't know if I've got enough music. That's one thing that I hear from all DJs. Have I got enough music for this? Like, you're going to be playing for most DJ sets these days. If you're going for like a bar venue, you're going to be starting at 9 and maybe finishing at like 1, 2, 3 a.m. So that's a good 4 or 5 hours of music that you need, yeah? You need to make sure that you're prepared. And I've got a bunch of ways on how to build your music library, so check the link in the description down below. That will definitely help you out. But when you're contacting these venues, please make sure that you're prepared, because I know that if you're watching this, right, you've probably been in the position where you've got a DJ gig and they've said to you, yeah, come down, and you're scrambling. You're asking all your DJ pals, or you're asking everyone like, oh my God, what music am I actually going to play? Like, how do I play main set? How do I warm up? Like, nah. This is why you need to sort out your music library. I think when DJs start, right, all they focus on is trying to get a DJ gigs. And I know it's important, but without your music library, you can't do the DJ gigs. So yeah, man, you need to be prepared. So another step on how to get DJ gigs is just to be prepared. Now, like I said, I've got a bunch of videos on my channel to help you with your music library. Check them all out. Now, another way to get DJ gigs, and this is kind of like a small one. So I had an experience once where I was uploading a lot of mixes on Mixcloud, and I started to look at the analytics on Mixcloud. So what you can do is you can see who's been listening, how long they've been listening for, like how many plays have been on a mix, whatever. And then I noticed that an events company was listening to my content. So what I done was I found the events company on Instagram and I messaged them. I was like, yo, bro, I've just seen that you've listened to one of my mixes. I just want to get your feedback. And they turned around and said, yeah, we actually like the mix. We want you to DJ at our event. And then after that, I got a booking with them. I done the booking. Now they're constantly giving me work. Now that's a bit of it's a small way to get DJ gigs, and like this won't happen for everyone, but it's just having a look at little things, like seeing who's liking your content. Like if you're on Instagram and an events company likes your photo or likes your video, message them and say, if you're ever looking for a DJ, I'm available. That's all you need to do. And listen to me again. I'm going to repeat this one more time. If you ever get a like or a follow on Instagram or TikTok or Twitter from an events company, turn around, DM them and say, if you're ever looking for a DJ, contact me, because they have liked your photo and video purely because they've liked your content. So turn around and message them, because you never know what can come out of it. So obviously going back to the Mixcloud thing, if you have Mixcloud Pro, check out your analytics and have a look and see who's listening to your mixes. If it's an events company or someone really important, message them. If you're on Instagram, TikTok or whatever, and you get a like from a company or something like that, message them. This is just another extra way to get some more DJ gigs. Right, so another way that you'll get more DJ gigs, and one kind of tip that no one says online, is to just be polite and nice to work with, right? When you go to your DJ gigs, when you turn up, greet the security, the bar staff, the manager, the guy in the toilet, the lady in the toilet, whatever, and make sure you're polite and nice. Because if you're nice and polite, they're going to like to work with you. And you know what happens when people like to work with you? They'll give you more work. If you're a nice individual, you're a nice person, you're going to get more work. So just being nice isn't going to get you initially all the bookings, but it can get you more bookings. So say, for example, you got your first DJ gig, right? You turn up and you walk in, you don't talk to no one, you're rude to the manager. Before you even play, they're in the back of their head like, I don't want to work with this DJ anymore. Think about that, yeah? But if you walk in and you talk to the security guard, you go, what's going on, bro? You're all right? And then you walk directly to the manager. How you been? How's your day? Blah, blah. Where am I being set up? Can you, do you know what I mean? Have a little conversation with them. They're going to like you. And they're going to be like, their first initial thought of you is going to be, this is a nice person. So then they're going to be a little bit more lenient on you if it's your first gig and you mess up a little bit. So what you need to do, people, and I hope I'm the only DJ online that's going to put this in content and say this, because not a lot of DJs will say this, but just be polite. Just be nice. Be a nice person. Be a friendly person. Like, obviously, when you're DJing, you don't have to be smiling, you know what I mean, all the time or whatever. But when you initially get to the booking, when you finish the booking, or anyone comes up to you like a worker, just be nice. Just be nice. Hi, how you doing? How's your day been? Blah, blah, blah. That's all you need to do. Like, that will literally help you get more bookings, because if you're a horrible person, if you're rude, they'll automatically not like you and then not bring you back to the venue. So the one tip I'm going to give to you to get more DJ gigs is to just be polite and nice to work with. Another way to get more DJ gigs is to network with DJs. So there's two ways about this, right? So some DJs don't want to talk to other DJs because they think there's some sort of competition. Like, there's a lot of arrogant DJs out there that don't want to talk to anyone else out of their circle, whatever. But then there's also DJs that are really introverted and they don't want to talk to people. And that's what I was like before, because when you first start, like, DJing it's a very lonely job, and you start to just become a bit introverted. You don't want to talk to many people. You don't want to be the center of attention or whatever. So you don't really go out and try and talk to other DJs. But, and listen to me, in order to get more bookings, you need to network with other DJs. And I'm going to tell you why. Let me give you one example. Say, for example, you're networking with DJs. You're in a circle of 4 or 5 DJs, right? Everyone's DJing on Saturday. Everyone's doing whatever. And this one DJ has to go do a wedding, or he has to go for a family emergency. Who is he going to go to for cover? He's not going to go to a random DJ on the internet. He's not going to pick some random on the street. He's going to pick someone in his circle. And if you are free, you're going to get that booking. So networking with other DJs is really going to help you out. Now, I'm not saying just go out and talk to random DJs just to get bookings. Like, there's a lot of DJs that are probably similar to you, might play the same music to you, might have the same equipment to you, whatever. Talk to them and bond with them on that equipment. And eventually you'll start to naturally grow together, and then you'll build like a WhatsApp group or something like that. And then next thing you know, one of your DJ friends needs cover, you're going to get their booking to cover. So it's just another way to get some DJ bookings. Now, like I said, it is hard to initially start talking to strangers, and do you know what I mean? Because it's not easy, especially as an introvert. Like, I've been there, people. I've been there. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to, do you know what I mean? But sometimes you have to. Like, if there's a networking event for DJs, attend it. Like, DJ City do a lot of link ups, and first few times I went, petrified. You go there and you see all these DJs that you've seen online, but you can't say hello to them. And I know a lot of you watching this are thinking the exact same thing. You all turn up on your own, because the thing is, you're the only DJ in your friendship group. Say, for example, you have a friendship group of like 5-6 people. You're going to be the only DJ, and then you're going to be going to this networking event on your own. Your friend, Ben, ain't going to want to come to your DJing event if he doesn't like DJing. Do you know what I mean? So you're going to have to go on your own. So when you go, you're going to have to talk to other DJs. Otherwise, you're going to be stood in the corner, not talking to anyone, and you're not going to benefit from it. But if you go and just say hello to a DJ, just communicate with a DJ, you'll then connect on Instagram. You might start talking. You might start liking each other's content. You might start DMing each other. You might build a WhatsApp group. You might build a Discord with them. And the next thing you know, if they need cover, you're going to get that booking. Do you know what I mean? So I know it's hard. DJs, I know it's hard. I've been there. Like, I've been in situations, right, where I've been in a social situation and I've just broke out in hot sweats because I don't like being in that situation. But sometimes you have to firm it. In order to get more DJ gigs, you need to talk to other DJs, right? There's a lot of WhatsApp groups. There's a lot of Discords out there that have DJs in there. Some of them are toxic. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are bad, but some of them are good, right? And you want to try and get into the good ones. There's a lot of DJ groups that I'm in, and I'm sat there on a Saturday night. I am currently booked, but on a Saturday night, there'll be someone saying, I have this DJ booking 9 till 3, £200. Or I have this DJ booking next week. It's a wedding. It's £500. And like, bookings come in all the time, but you need to be in these groups. You need to talk to other DJs. You need to talk to other DJs. Like, I'm going to drill this into all your heads, right? You need to talk to other DJs, right? All the DJs around me that are in my Discord group, that are in all my groups, right? If someone inquires me for a booking and I can't take that booking, I'm giving it out to them. And it's the same. There's a lot of DJs in my Discord group that will get a booking that they can't do, and they'll say, anyone available on this day, this is the money, and that's it, right? I was going to say it's as simple as that, but it's not. It's hard to get into these DJ groups because you need to build up connections with these DJs. But once you're in, you're going to start to get more DJ gigs. Another way to get DJ gigs, right? And it's going to be the most basic thing, is to just keep going, right? You're going to get disheartened, right? You're going to get disheartened. You're going to message a venue, they're going to ignore you. Keep going. You're going to message a venue, they're going to say, no, we're not available. We're not taking any DJs this year. Keep going. You might actually get a DJ gig. You might not do that well and they might not call you back. Keep going. Keep going. Never ever stop, right? If you love this DJing thing so much, right? You're passionate about it, whatever. Keep going. Never give up, right? Because eventually you're going to get that DJ booking. You might give up on the day before someone contacts you for that booking, right? Never ever give up. If you don't get a reply, go home, practice, put a routine up, try again. If someone replies to you and says, we're not looking for a DJ this time, we're not looking for a DJ at the moment, go home, practice, get better, try again. If you go to one of your DJ gigs and you didn't do too well, come home, figure out what you didn't do well, work on it, practice, get better, and try again. Never ever stop going, people, because if you love this DJing thing so much, you need to keep going. DJing is a sick thing. Once you get out there in the world and you get your DJ gigs and you got DJ residencies, you got events, you got people contacting you to DJ at this event, this and that, it's great. But the first initial year, it is hard. And no one will tell you this online. I'm sitting in front of you right now. You're looking into my eyes right now and I'm telling you, this DJ thing is hard. But what you need to do is keep going. Never ever give up. Keep going, keep smashing it, keep getting better, and I guarantee the DJ bookings are going to come to you. Now that you've watched this video, check this video out here on how to become a successful DJ. I'll catch you in the next one.